YouTube, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Episode 17 of our Summer of Fun series. And in today's video, we finally settled the debate, the RAM-9 or the FJX.
Let the fight begin.
Which one reigns supreme inside of MW3? Let's go. First, a quick word from this video's paid sponsor, Messy Modding. They're a Call of Duty service company. They go in unlock camos for you, including Interstellar and Borealis. They have premium accounts, nuke services, schematics, and more. Tons of reviews on Trustpilot. Use code COOL to save 5%. Use the link in the description down below. Boy, oh boy, do we have a lot to cover in this one. And let me just say, I think you're going to want to stick around for the end of this one. Now, we had the roadmap that dropped for Season 5 Reloaded for Modern Warfare Zombies, which is going to be the final content update for this game's life cycle. So we're going to cover that in this video. The first thing I'm going to try to do is get one of these triangles, because I brought both the FJX and the RAM-9 into this game in hopes that I can finally settle the debate which one is better inside of MW3. Now that first triangle is already done, of course it is, but we might be able to make it to the second one. Oh, I think he just shot it. No. Oh, no. Can we get it? Is it still there? No, it's not still there. Oh, that is so incredibly disappointing. I was really hoping we could get one, because we have two guns that we need to get to PAP 3 in this game. But hey, whatever, we'll just deal with what we got to deal with. We got a whole lot to talk about in this episode. Okay, well, first off, pay no attention to down number 47 of the Summer of Fun series. But before we go any further, I need to welcome a brand new member to the Cool Whip Army, Tango. Thank you so much for your support, Tango, and welcome to the Cool Whip Army. And if you too would like to know how you could become a member of the Cool Whip Army, go ahead and check out the link in the description down below. It's one of the best ways to help support me as a content creator and get a whole bunch of pretty cool benefits for yourself. So thank you again, Tango, for the support. It is very much appreciated. Now we're going to be trying to use a nice even mix between this FJX and this RAM-9 throughout this entire gameplay, and hopefully we can settle that debate. I don't think that we will. I think that the FJX fanatics out there are just not going to give up that the FJX is not the best gun in the game anymore. It's still a good gun, but honestly, it doesn't even crack my top 5 best guns inside of MW3 right now. And with the nerfs that it's caught, it just isn't the same as it once was. But hopefully with this nice side-by-side comparison here between these two guns, you know, maybe I can get a couple more of you on board with me here. But what I like most about this RAM-9, I mean, this is pack 2. We are just melting through these zombies right here, absolutely shredding them. And then we switch over to this FJX, and I just don't feel, yeah, it's killing the zombies and killing them okay as we take down number 48, and we don't have any self revives, so we need our doggo to get us. Please, doggy, come help us. Oh, thank you so much. I think that said Haley. Oh, what a cute name for a dog. But I just don't feel like it has quite as much of the killing power as the RAM-9 has. But I mean, that's my opinion. It's kind of fact, but it's kind of hard to measure exactly when you're playing zombies, because the critical shots matter and the zombies are constantly bobbing and weaving and moving. There's more here in one scene than there is in another, and it's very difficult to get a true side-by-side comparison, but I'm gonna do the absolute best I can in this gameplay. Now, I did bring a ray gun in with me because I do want to try to do the Warlord in this match. I have been trying to bank up as many Scorchers as I possibly can inside of my rucksack, and if you've noticed in the past few episodes, I have not been bringing them into game with me, and part of that is because I want to, oh no, there's like the whole lot, oh, it's gone. The whole lobby is out there. Oh, that is terrible. But if you've Yeah, but I've been trying to break that crutch of trying to use those scorchers. Plus, we got some pretty interesting news when it comes to season 5. Now, there's one word in the blog post when they're describing the season 5 new Dark Ether Rift and story mission and all of those things. There's one key word that is just very interesting to me inside of that Zog post. Cool Whip, that blog post. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. Sometimes I just can't talk. I just mix 2, 3, 4 words together. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's move on. Don't get sidetracked. Keep the ADHD in check, Cool Whip. But they used the word lucrative when describing the new content for Season 5 Reloaded for Modern Warfare Zombies. Now that is a very, very interesting choice of words. Lucrative is not really something that I would describe any of the Dark Ether Rifts as being. Maybe the Season 1 since you got the locked rooms and all those things. But the word, I can't help but wonder if, you know, maybe we're finally get a Dark Ether Rift that gives you all of the... Oh, no! Down number 49! Oh, yeah. Cool Whip, come on, buddy. All right, Haley, get me back up. That's a good dog. Now, this FJX is doing pretty decent damage against this Mega Abomination, and hopefully we'll get a chance to fight a bounty. Mega would be nice, but at least a bounty with the RAM-9 once we get it triple packed. Of course, we already have the FJX triple packed at the moment. But I'm really hoping that we finally get a Dark Ether Rift that has all of the schematics from all of the Dark Ethers, and maybe one that is a little extra rewarding than some of the previous ones. And given that it is now endgame content, there is a possibility that something like that could happen inside a game for us. And using the word lucrative is very interesting and really makes me wonder if that is indeed going to happen. As I'm down to my last 50 rounds, finally we take out this Mega Abomination. Oh, what do we got here? Shatter Blast. Oh, another double Shatter Blasted. Oh, that sounds bad. Oh, have any of you ever been double Shatter Blasted? Oh, okay. Back on topic. It also comes with 3 new schematics. Now I'm going to grab this tier 2 contract because there's nothing in tier 3, but the very first of the new schematics, the Disciple Bottle, which spawns in a friendly Disciple. And I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited for that particular piece of content. I think it's gonna function much in the same way as the friendly Hellhound and the friendly Mercenary that you can spawn in. It's probably going to revive you, but hopefully it does a hefty amount of damage to boss zombies especially, but you know, hordes of zombies as well. And then of course we do need to revive you, and I guess I'm not gonna need to kill this bounty because he just killed himself, so that's cool. Let's check this rift here, see what we got. Oh, a speed cola. All right, don't mind if I do, but I do think the Disciple Bottle, hey, I think that is a pretty solid schematic and a pretty good addition to an already pretty good game. I know so many of you are so disappointed in how MWZ has played out over the past year, and believe me, I get it, especially after the very first update with Season 1 Reloaded, and we got the Red Worm, and we got a really awesome Dark Ether, and we got all of these really cool things that got added. We all had really, really high hopes for the rest of the content going forward, and maybe we set our expectations a little too high. I don't think that we did. I think that this game had so much incredible potential. Let's go ahead and triple pack this RAM-9. Now we got both weapons triple packed, and we can finally start to get a much better side-by-side look at which one of these two weapons is better. But yeah, I understand this game had so much potential, and we all had so many ideas, and I'm sure the developers are disappointed in a lot of the ideas that they were not able to implement themselves. And this RAM-9 just shreds better. It just, it just kills faster. Maybe because it's a little bit more accurate. Maybe if I used a more accurate build on the FJX, but I'm kind of stretching that. I know the FJX is good. I'm not arguing with any of you that the FJX is good. My argument is it's not a top 5 gun anymore. It's a top 10 gun, but it's not a top 5 gun, at least not for me anyway. It's just how great that RAM-9 is right there. It just taking out zombies, even at range. They're just melted right away. We'll melt through this Mimic here like it's nothing. See you later, Mr. Mimic. Oh, I hate Mimics. But yeah, I really love this RAM-9. It just absolutely melts through everything. And of course, there's just no contracts available. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's go. All right. Well, let's head off to this bounty and we'll kill that with the RAM-9. But then also we got another new schematic, the grenade bandolier, which lets you refill your lethal and your tactical equipment over time. Now, this is a wonderful schematic for MW3. It's a perk that's been available for a long time in Warzone and multiplayer, and it finally comes to MW3 in some capacity. And I think the only thing that could hurt this and make it not one of the best schematics that you can bring into game, because it is going to be one of the best, but only if it refills your Casimirs and your monkey bombs. If it doesn't refill those two particular items, then I don't think that that particular schematic is going to have a ton of use. And then of course, lastly, we have the stash increase schematic, which is like the weirdest thing that I think I've ever seen. Now, unfortunately, we got a disciple here, and that's really going to showcase the weakness of this RAM-9, which is its ammo capacity. And yeah, that's where the FJX does shine, is with ammo capacity and doing bosses like these disciples here, because with the RAM-9 sometimes you do run out of ammunition with it, but it is very strong. I cannot switch over right now to the FJX to test with it at the moment, because we have the dead wire ammo mod attached to that FJX right now. So that would be a completely unfair comparison to start shooting this disciple with the FJX that has dead wire, because that's going to do significantly more damage to this disciple. So we're just going to stick with the RAM-9 here. But back to that stash increase thing. Yeah, that is an incredibly strange thing to me to be a schematic. I mean, it would be nice to have this, and don't get me wrong, I'm excited to get my stash increase up to 30. But as a schematic, it just doesn't make any sense. I was playing a live stream with Donuts, and we were playing some Cold War, and he had mentioned that he had the idea of having a very similar schematic, but when you extract with it, you get one extra slot, and you can do this infinitely throughout the game, and it's something that is infinitely grindable, and that would have been a much better implementation of a schematic like this one, rather than a one and done, here's 10 more stash spots. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me when there's so many other things that would have made a much better schematic. And you know they didn't have that schematic planned, because they kept telling us over and over and over again that they're not giving us any more schematics. But I'm going to try to do a really good side-by-side here now of the FJX and the RAM against this Mega Abomination here. So I popped one of the heads, and now we're going to work. Oh, we're going to go down. Oh my gosh. Down number 50. Come on, Cold Whip, buddy. What are you doing in this? Oh, that's our, oh no, that's our last self-revive. Oh, this is not good. This is not a good situation, and I probably, oh, no, run, Cold Whip, run. Oh my gosh. We don't really have any perks, and we got Speed Gullet and Juggernog. That's it. But we've had to spend all the essence to get 2 guns to pack 3. And this video and this comparison has not really worked out the way I had envisioned it in my head. Oh my gosh, don't go down. Oh, that was so close. We had to be like within like 10 HP of going down there. That's terrifying. I don't want to have another setback and lose our operator again. I mean, it's early enough in the match. I'm sure somebody will get us up. There's 1,000 people in tier 3. So even if we go down, oh, maybe there's not quite 1,000. I think some of the people may have left. But there are still people here. So I think we will probably be okay. We'd probably get revived, but who knows? We had that one game where nobody wanted to revive us. Is what it is. We're still gonna fight the good fight here and just kind of hop back and forth between the RAM-9 and the FJX. But anyway. So yeah, I mean, those are just kind of my thoughts and opinions. I'm super excited about Season 5. I am excited for how this game is ending, and I do think we're going to get a really good story mission, and I have really high hopes for the ending of this game, and I hope you all do too. I want you all to let me know down in the comments how you particularly are feeling about all the new schematics and story missions and all of the new things that have come along, or that are coming along. No, oh, the car's not protecting us. Oh my gosh, that's it. Oh, we are down. Oh man, that is terrible. Down number 51. There it is. But yeah, so those are all of my thoughts and opinions on everything that's coming to MWZ. So let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. And I'm going to be real honest here. I don't think we settled the debate between the FJX and the RAM-9, but I am still Team RAM-9, and the FJX is not in my top 5. It is somewhere between 6 and 10. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one of those videos soon, but hey, I'm out.